Let's see here. Those marked men in Hopeville. Some had strange masks and blades I'd never seen before.
They bear false versions of Legate Benuse's masks. The one Caesar fashioned for him. Thought it was an insult at first. No better now. It's shaped from divide metal, not with care and strength, but with hate. Keeps them anchored. Crude, effective, like the blades they carry. Distant mirrors of their legate, a symbol they can hold on to, while the divide tears at them.
Other marked men had NCR gear, and they weren't carrying masks or blades.
For the two-headed bear, NCR, they don't have symbols in the same way Legion does. They revere their mines and explosives, guns. That is their religion. Death from afar. Take pride in it.
If this is the high road, where does it lead?
At the end of the high road lies Ashton, its silo. That machine I'm with you, it can open it, wake it up, like it did the one in Hopeville.
Something wrong? You sound, mad at my robot.
When I speak in anger, courier, you'll know it. Your machine, worth no more hate than any other machine.
When we first spoke in Hopeville, you mentioned you'd sworn not to kill me. Why?
You know the why of it. If you don't, I do. And that's enough. Shows trust, only walks so far west. Earned more than that, though, getting this far. We walk the same road, carry the same colors. Can't break that by making the road red. Want more than that? Walk the divide. Answers will come. Closer you get to home. You and that machine.
This road leads nowhere. There's nothing in the divide.
Many in the Mojave think the divide's nothing but canyon and storm. Wasn't always. There was life. A town farther west. Not talking about an old world town like Hopeville. More recent. Something you saw in your lifetime. It had the name, the divide, too. But rather than cracks in the earth, it was a road from the west into the Mojave, a supply line. Took a courier to make that road. You. Back then, you saw the road with eyes facing east. This time, the divide's in the other direction. And if your eyes try to make sense of it when you reach it, home's not what it was.
You keep saying that, as if you know where I was born. You don't.
Home isn't where you were born into this world. You taught me that. Part of your message, whether you meant it or not, can be a place of mind, a moment where you know who you are, the history of it, and they can be places you breathe life into. Never would have known the divide had it not been for you. The road you made with your tracks again and again. You were the only one willing to make the journey to and from here. A hard road. Kept the land before the divide alive through seasons, storms. Can't have been just a job. Was something more to you. Don't feel for a place that hard unless it's home.
I've walked a lot of hard roads, Mojave and before. Doesn't mean anything.
It means everything. Even if you deny it, cast it aside, that speaks to what you are, proves what happened here. It was you walking that road that kept the divide alive. It grew from what you did. Settlers, camps, filling that old world city. Chance for a new nation, new beginning, new way of thinking. Could have breathed new life into the Mojave, bridging east, west, like Hoover Dam. But not old world. Something you made. Road was a supply line.
Maybe you should tell me what happened.
NCR saw the worth in that road you made. Staked a claim, whether it was wanted there or not. True elsewhere in the Mojave. And where the bear tries to cling to life, the Legion comes, bearing messages. Some brought by blade, others by couriers. You knew what was coming, as sure as I know what's coming for you. This time you carry the burden. Walk west into the sun, and keep walking until it dies. There, I'll be waiting.
Huh. So either he knows something about us that we don't know, or he's wrong about us and making this all up, or projecting something else onto us, or he's delusional or mistaken. Or we took memory loss from that head wound to being shot in the literal head, which did not necessarily full-on give us amnesia, but we do not seem to have... We might have, like, forgotten this element of what's going on here. I'm not sure. I do know that he speaks in a way that is annoying to follow, in many cases. Definitely getting increasingly tempting just to ignore all of the loot. Just because I don't really need money. I'm not really sure what to spend money on. Would you shoot? But either way, we're now out in the sun. Whoa. Pull out your weapon. There we go. It takes a long time to draw this weapon. Ow. Oh, I have very bad news for you. Yep, I believe that took care of him. What? It's strange that there just are warheads lying around everywhere. Are they duds? Like, not duds because they obviously go off, but they failed to go off on impact or something? From how many were dropped here? Just kind of all over the place. Some of them definitely look like they were gathered though. Like they were brought to where they currently are on purpose. Damn, it says detonate all of them, and it says there's 30? Bit more than I was expecting. Okay, let's not eat the human flesh. Not totes sure how that one got in my inventory. Oh! That is one whole death claw. Okay. First time defeating a Deathclaw. He was half dead from the explosion. Oh, Has it happened? Am I finally strong enough? Can I finally survive that quarry? I'll have to test whether or not I can defeat the quarry now. Now that I have better gear and weapons. Maybe I can finally check that area out in the base game. Oh boy. Whew! I am at risk. I'm all out of sunset sarsaparillas. Got at least one more star cap. I actually can't remember if the star cap thing ever triggered, or like, did I... Am I still just collecting more star caps, but there's no reason to do it anymore? The number of magazines. Someone's little reading nook. I'm still healing. Sunset sarsaparillas haven't worn off yet. Gotta be careful because that next fight could kill me. And I'm doing a slow heal.
Yeah, all due respect, sir, I think you're making a mistake. We're close to a breakthrough with the Duraframe iBots. I can feel it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I understand that we need the Duraframe assets for Hellfire armor, but... No, sir. Yes, sir. I understand, sir. I'll tell the team to start disassembling the ED series prototypes right away. Eddie, you little rascal, were you eavesdropping again? I think those videos you watch are a bad influence on you. How much of that did you hear? Didn't Dr. Grant say she'd upgraded your navigational systems? And I think I have an idea. How'd you like to be just like Ralphie?
Do you record everything that's said about you, around you? Really? Well, I'd better be careful what I say around you, huh? No, Edie, I don't want to hear your recordings of human mating calls. That's just... wrong. Sounds like Dr. Whitley was a bit of a rogue element. Yeah, I'm beginning to see where you get it from. Think I would have liked him. Let's get going. You have the chance to be all lockstep in your response. Nope. That one looks bigger. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's some good knockback. Don't let him head up. God, if I'm gonna deal with these guys, I'm gonna need a lot of healing going forward. Hey, Deathclaw egg. Don't I need that for the Deathclaw omelet? What if I just finished it here instead? Did I take that increased healing perk? It gets surprisingly hard to remember what perks you had in this game. Because you just read the same ones so many times that you don't remember if you actually have them or if you just looked at them every single time you've had the option to level up. Who is it? How did a mine hit my arm? Impressive, but also ow. There's a mine. Yeah, there's one there and one there. Staying off the road might save me. If there's death claws around, how'd they not trigger those mines already? That's a dead death claw. Oh. Howdy. Bone saw is ready. Marked perk. There's so many perks, oh my god. You've faced torture at the hands of the marked men. Now it's payback time. Plus 10% damage threshold, damage plus 10% damage against the marked men. So just straight up I'm getting stronger against them now. Okay. That's really heavy. I could probably do with a repair by now. Apparently I also picked up another one earlier and forgot to use it at that moment. Yeah, that guy's exploded. Oh, using a chair. It was an accident. Whoop. Do not trust the weird clusters of rocks. This seems to be where they hide the mines. They're very hard to spot, even when you know to look for them. It's all the more challenge when you don't know to look for them. Hello. Oop, that LOD just loaded in. I don't think I wanted that. I think a conductor is heavy. Yep, those are really heavy. Okay, good thing I checked. Use the control station's lever to open the Ashton silo.
Journey, my little friend. You'll have to fly very far. Fly very fast. Can you do that? know you can. Be careful out there, Eddie. Maybe I'll see you again someday.
So you're trying to get all the way to Navarro? Isn't that like an NCR territory? Whitley turned you loose all on your own. That must have been scary. Sounds like it wasn't easy for him either. I bet Whitley's proud of you for making it this far. Come on, we need to keep going. Oh, there we go again. That's barter maxed out. Is it time for me to just get better at opening doors? I've avoided them so far, but oh my god, I have so many skill points that it's actually hard to do so. I think it might be time for me to become more of a people person. They did admittedly avoid making speech the catch-all, convince everybody option the way it was in other games. In fact, I have unique dialogue all the time for my other skills. I can't believe I have 5 maxed out skills. And a lot of the remaining ones are combat skills that I'm not interested in getting. I could get unarmed, but like I already maxed out melee weapons. I guess we'll start putting them in speech now. Looks like the missile hit somewhere on the other side of the divide. You think you could reach the location of the blast from Hopeville? That is, if you feel brave enough to explore ground zero of a nuclear blast. Activate Ashton missile silo lift and head for the divide. Did I have to fire that? Was tempted just to like look for like a walkthrough a little bit. I think the quest just says to activate that console. There's just something like climactically upsetting about firing a missile, like a nuclear missile in a Fallout game. It inherently feels like I'm doing something wrong in that situation, that I shouldn't have done that. So I was like, hang on a minute, was that the thing I was expected to do? Or did I accidentally make a moral choice by just clicking on the thing in front of me that the game said to click on? Let's get moving. Oh, survive the elevator ride. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, hello. Okay, it's gonna get hard to see what I'm up to here. Gonna have to ask you all to calm down. Oh boy. Starting to kind of want to double check the courier's incentive in doing this mission. It's starting to feel comically suicidal. Oh boy. We're fine. Everything's fine. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's leave the weird exploding hallway. Bye-bye. Ah. It's peaceful in here. Okay, so this is just a thing that's happening now. Gotcha. I'll free your weapons with the giant hammer. Ah, commissary. Thank you. Oh wait, no, that's already enough. I was like, admittedly, I did want to get rid of the thing that weighed stuff. There we go. Yeah, I need to stop prioritizing my ammo when the stuff that actually weighs something is the biggest priority to get, just to get out of my inventory. Okay. That's too hard to open. That seems safe. Everything that's gone on here with all the actual explosion stuff, I'm pretty impressed that this pencil is still sitting on top of this console and hasn't gone anywhere. Definitely would have expected that to roll off by now. This looks familiar. Did I just go back in a circle? The high road? I think I did. I think I'm getting turned around. Hammer out. His head exploded. He's probably fine. Okay. Oh, the entire level's crooked. Okay. Ooh. This is getting disorienting. Okay. Whoa, where? Oop, I'm hearing sounds. Okay. Oh! Where'd you come from? Ah. It might be because I'm hungry, because I'm planning on eating right after this in a couple minutes, but... feeling almost like a little nauseous from this. Is it just how disorienting it is to have the level this crooked? Whew. I would not be surprised if this episode's a little hard to watch. Everything's very disorienting. Whew. Outside?
Hopeville, High Road, Ashton, tiny cracks in the earth, nothing compared to the road carved ahead. Before you, this is the edge of the divide. Ahead lies your work, the history you burned in the earth, what you brought to the people here.
I had nothing to do with this.
You delivered a package, had markings that matched those in the divide. Not all, but enough. Military markings from someplace the bear had savaged in the west. Maybe seeing those markings on it reminded you of home, made you carry it.
You said I brought it from the west?
It was a device, a detonator, one I'd never seen before, or heard before. You carried that thing to the divide. I know because I followed you as you walked the road, watched you do it. You brought it here, to the community you built, and you are responsible for what happened after, when the device opened, started to speak. When it did, the divide answered back. Those missiles you've seen, buried in their silos. They exploded beneath the ground, cracked the landscape. Sand, ash, the dead. The divide skies became a graveyard.
You saw this happen, then how'd you survive?
Should have died there. But now that I know you live, the machines here saved me. I was the only survivor, or thought I was. Your package, the message inside, awoke medical machines, close to the one that shadows you, began to build themselves, then others. They only take what parts they find in the divide, never roam beyond it. Can't even leave the silos without a human to shadow. Like hounds. Maybe they saw the flag on my jacket, thought I was of America. If so, history saved me. A sign.
This package, you said it had markings. What was it?
Machinery. Simple on the outside. Computer parts. Inside. More complicated. Was the only time I'd heard a machine speak in the divide. The only machine with a voice.
I'm not responsible for this. There's no way I could have known.
If you had been there when it happened, if you had seen the divide break, you would know it. You carry death wherever you go. If the Mojave doesn't know it yet, it will. What happened here can happen again. You already proved it. What you did in Ashton, the silo there.
I had no idea the silo was active until the missile was in the air toward Hopeful.
Didn't stop you though. Like carrying the chip to Vegas. Old world death in your hand. Pieces of the old world like that just need someone careless enough to take them where they need to go. To do their killing.
Okay, so the game was... It was supposed to be a gotcha of like, oh, look what you did! You wanted me to come to the divide. I'm here. Now what?
Your roads are not done. Haven't walked it full yet. Not nearly enough. The way ahead and below leads to the heart of the divide. And there, you and I, we'll have an ending to things.
Well...